everybody. Razorback Live with the Sarge. I'm the Sarge.
I'm Hog Wild.
And we are here to bring you the Texas and Arkansas basketball game.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's been one of those days for Sarge, so bear with us.
Oh. Sorry, it's still on Sports Center. I just watched this jockey get ran over by his horse.
Yeah, they can't see that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, oh. And then I was like, oh. They're supposed to start at 6.
Yeah, Rolla Blizzy at 6 o'clock, supposedly. Supposed to, anyway. Daniel, what's going on? I seen Tip was in the house. We're Rolla Blizzy. How you doing? Don't. XD, what's up, buddy?
Oh, they're the prophet. The $1.99 super chat. He said Beckham Black is in Bud Walton for an unofficial visit.
You should let me always put that up on the screen before we read it, so he gets his recognition. I was gonna do that when the. Well, here you go. Now you can read it again. Well, you got it. Appreciate it anyway, Pooh Bear. Sorry, we're a little discombobulated because this is
It was supposed to be an off day, but we made it a on day.
Yeah. I'm having some physical issues with myself, so it kind of throws me off. So just bear with us. Once the game starts, we're just gonna let the game play and just let how we normally do. But we do appreciate everybody that's in here. Usually basketball's a little smaller crowd for this channel for some reason. It doesn't get out as good as the baseball does. But we'll grow it one way or another. We're going to grow it. Yeah, it'd be nice to... I hear he's supposed to be... I don't know if he was as good as his brother, but... If he's
pretty
nasty.
nasty.
If he's anything close to his brother, I wouldn't mind having him on the team for sure. Mr. Jingles, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, it's just some of my disabilities acting up, but we'll power through it and get you guys the game tonight.
I don't know if Kane Archer announcement at halftime would be a big halftime announcement.
Well, I mean, that's just because you don't like the kid.
No, I'm just saying
you don't like
cool.
the kid.
It's cool. 3-star quarterback. Gotcha.
You take every chance you can to hate on him.
Oh my goodness.
But he ain't gonna play here this year, even if he did. So
he wouldn't play here the next 3 years if he did.
Depends on who we got here.
Well, KJ Jackson is only going to be a redshirt sophomore. And then you got AJ Hill, who is also a redshirt freshman. So he'd have to beat them out. Then you'd have to beat.
And that's you don't know that's not out. You don't know that that's not possible. Anything's possible.
Daniel Outlaw said, "I thought he was talking about the wrestler Kane."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to come out. You're going to hear the flames are going to shoot up, and he's going to choke slam someone. That'd be funny.
Josh Jones with the super chat says, "Woo Pig Suey, time to beat the horns." Appreciate that, Josh.
Absolutely.
Pooh Bear and Josh bringing in the super chats already before we even get started. Appreciate that, fellas. You guys are too kind.
Nevada County Hog in the building. What's up, Nevada?
Man, I meant to turn Streamlabs off. Forgot to do that.
I'm going to see if there's a setting we can adjust in Streamlabs to.
I know there is, but actually I might be able to do it before the game starts here. Let me.
What would happen if you stopped them from being a moderator?
Then they would go away.
There
But
you
I
go.
think I can loosen up his grip, straighten his attitude up. Just give me a second.
Yeah, he's just a sore loser for fun.
He's a little bit of a tyrant sometimes. Oh, I can't from this browser. And I have this browser.
What's up,
open.
B-hole?
Case of emergency, in case your stream doesn't act right this time.
Joe G said rated on Twitch, brought some viewers over.
Appreciate that, Joe.
And now Brady G said announcement's going to be Walmart, $20 million NIL for the football program. Sheesh. Oh, the broadcast is going live.
Number 20, Arkansas. The story, as you know, if you paid attention in college hoops, the freshman who plays like a senior, Darius A. Cup Jr. leads the SEC in scoring and assists on full display in what should be his final home game at Bud Walton Arena. Damian Fishback, Roy Philpott, so glad you could join us. A. Cup is the show.
Yeah, you hadn't seen the likes of this since the Pistol Pete Maravich, so you know he's doing something pretty well. I'm curious to see how the Longhorns are going to try to defend him tonight. They have a lot of guys with length like Tremont Mark, Dalen Swain on the wing. Will they try to double team him? Will they hedge on the screens? That's what I'm interested to see from Coach Sean Miller. But this time of the year, Roy,
I see Darius is out there starting.
And that's what we have right here tonight.
Two teams trying to better position themselves for the madness.
I just don't think you can keep these nuts. I don't think you can keep him off the floor, man. I know what you're saying, and I agree with you, but I just think that young man's got too much will.
At home.
Darius A. Cup doesn't like to not be on the court.
On the road at Florida, Darius A. Cup Jr., you saw the stats.
If I was that good too, I would. I mean, it'd be the same for me. I just always had that competitive drive.
He's got that Kobe Bryant mentality, in my opinion. The Mamba mentality.
You take a look at the starting five for Texas, led by Dalen Swain. Was 18 points per game, the transfer from Xavier.
We appreciate everybody that's in with us and over on Twitch. We got that. That was my fault the other night that we didn't get to bring Twitch Army the baseball game, but we're straight now for the rest of them.
Impressive road win at Texas A&M, 76-70 after the miss by Pope. Swain's going to be hammered. Brazil came crashing down on the rim run.
You know, for these two teams, Roy, it's going to be an interesting style and pace differential. For Texas, they're just as efficient, right? Top 25 in offensive efficiency. Arkansas top 5 in their offensive scoring. However, they do it in different ways. Texas is more deliberate. They try to pound the basketball inside to Boca Titus. On the other hand, it's all about transition for the Razorbacks.
Head coach Sean Miller at UT.
Is it loud enough, guys? If so, I can still turn it up a little bit.
Stops at Xavier, multiple stops, and also Arizona. Quite a get for the Texas Longhorns going back to last offseason. Take a look at the starting five for the Hogs. Brazil, Pringle, Senior Knights. They're not being recognized this evening. Richmond's been on a heater. And Acuff and another talented freshman joins him in the backcourt with Malik Thomas. On cue, it's Thomas on the move, bumped and fouled.
Interested to see how this game is going to be officiated. Texas seems to come across as the more physical team when you talk about Matas Vocatitis himself. But I thought that in the Florida game that Arkansas got pumped. I thought that they were more physical, they were more dominant for the entire time. And now their strongest and most tough player, Nick Pringle, got into foul trouble.
What's up, Connor Diamond?
Acknowledged that wasn't his team, but I want to see how those bigs respond here tonight.
Year two here in Fayetteville. Well, he's got more talent on the way coming next year. More on that as we get deeper into this broadcast. Thomas 2 of 2. Big game for both sides. You want to be playing your best ball this time of year, of course, but when you talk about the double bye and you talk about seeding and the big dance itself,
Yep.
trying to get on a run at this late hour, Fish. Lob, Vokatitis, broken up by Richmond. What a save.
Ooh.
There's that Billy
Make up.
energy.
We'll shoot two.
How about the job of Billy
That's just
Richmond?
something that can't be taught, Sarge. You know it?
No,
Oftentimes
yeah,
when you
no,
have either a
you're
ball
right.
screen or, you know, he
That's just
didn't watch. He went
natural.
and got
It's
involved
just
in the
will,
play, and that's what I love
sheer
about
will.
Billy Richmond. He was talented enough and on balance enough to make the save. When you see those type of plays, whether it's a middle ball screen or a same side ball screen, it's not just those two defenders. You've got to have the weak side be active and help. That's what Billy Richmond just showed you.
You're in postseason form already. I
It's
love
time.
it.
It's March, man. It's
Yes,
March,
it is. It is. One more for Acuff. 79% free throw shooter. He really does it all. Three-level score, mid-range, at the rack. The three-point shot has been there.
That's right. Well, as a player who's dealt with torn cartilages, fractured ankles, Achilles, I'm wondering just how healthy he is because he's too tough mentally to show it. But, man, he's played exceptional basketball and played through a lot of pain, which is impressive.
15-4.
Breeze in the chat.
Put your foot on their neck.
Vokatitis, no. Look out. Brazil wanted it. We'll bang with Heidi. And he's set to shoot two when we come back.
Defensively, the Razorbacks have been excellent here to start, which has led to their offensive confidence. Nice step back, and for Darius Acuff, that's easy, like Sunday morning.
Man, Pringle's coming out with a little bit of fire in him today, hey?
I think that windmill got him going.
I wish he'd have been going like that all season.
Oh, he's been a lot better this season. I will give him that.
Oh, did I say Brazil? I meant Pringle.
Yeah, Pringle. Yeah, Texas is their bigs aren't on the same page as Florida's. It's a different kind of matchup for sure. I agree with you.
Big Phil said steak is what's for supper.
There you go.
Yeah, Ark Mud, it is TB's last home game.
How fitting is it? It says last home game here at Walton, but his last game is at Missouri, where it all started.
Oh, that's crazy. Flipping Fishes says, all right, bro, who voted for Texas? Steven, I think they could play like this against a good team. They just haven't.
Well, I mean, we played like this against good. We've beaten good teams. I mean, early in the season, we had Michigan State beat to the last minutes of the game. Duke we had right there with us in the last few minutes of the game. So, I mean, I think we can play with anybody when we play like we're supposed to.
Oh, come on now. Let's not beat up on Steven. I mean, he isn't wrong. We haven't played good at times against good teams.
Yes, he's right in both ways.
We've come out flat-footed.
As we just saw last week, that drumming we took from Florida, that's a case in point to where he's right. But 2K, you're right. He's also, we have played good teams and we have won. So both can be true at the same time.
Right now in the SEC, he's got the Hogs, of course, in as a
Texas
5-6.
isn't a bad team
Texas
either.
in as a 10. and avoiding the first 4 in Dayton. That's significant. And right now, Auburn and Oklahoma on that.
I mean, Texas is still a tournament team right now, as you see.
But Arkansas tonight, Fish, looking every bit the part of a 5 seed, if not a little bit higher.
And we drummed Vanderbilt. Look at them.
5 versus the 12 seed in the NCAA tournament. That often causes the upset.
We should have beat Alabama if it wasn't for the referees.
Students got that place filled up tonight.
For the Texas Longhorns, they now have 7 quad 1 wins due to Georgia knocking off Alabama last
I
night.
agree with that 100%, Logan.
Critical. If I'm not mistaken, I think that UConn has 8.
Yeah, the more we run, Logan, the better we are.
The
Absolutely.
league in the SEC, one of the reasons why many people believe that if Florida wins out regular season and through the SEC tournament, that they will be viable for a 1 seed.
Hey, don't forget, coming up later tonight, here on ESPN2, the ESPN app, Kingston Flemings, 7th-ranked Houston.
Ooh, I would say
Baylor.
Texas
Game
Tech is our
scheduled at
best
9
win.
o'clock Eastern here on ESPN2.
The bigger the game, the bigger Kingston Flemings plays. We talk about this collective group of freshmen this year.
Well,
There we go,
if
Pringle.
we're gonna win it all, we're gonna have to go through them at some point.
Malik Ewan stole the offensive rebound. Thomas couldn't connect on the runner. Big possession, it feels like, early for Texas. Arkansas in the midst of a 17-2 run.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Josh.
Is impressing me, right? The dunks look good, but look how Arkansas, they're down in their stance. Their arms are long and wide. They're communicating. See how Texas is going away from the basket versus toward the basket?
Good hands
That's the type
there,
of lead
Ewing.
that leads to fast break point.
Nick Cody turns it over. He comes in to replace Vokatitis. Here come the Hogs. Billy
There's a
Richmond,
foul.
fair miss. He's been scoring better than 20 per game his last 5. Coincided with the injury to Carter Knox. He was starting to play better on offense before that all transpired.
Texas is last in the league in assists, and that's showing against this defense of the Razorbacks. They've got to move.
Oh, come on. We can't let the 4-foot guy get the rebound, guys.
Weaver off the mark. Cody taps it out of bounds. Feels safe in suggesting that Texas really good one-on-one situations, and they do a good job offensively to get their
Yeah,
top
Pooh Bear, I
scorers
misspoke on that. It was Ewing.
Vokatitis in prime positions, but in terms of the assist numbers this year, perhaps not exactly where Sean Miller would like them to be at times.
No, and they're still top 25 in their scoring offense,
Yeah.
right? At nearly 85 points per game. The challenge is when
How you
face
doing,
a team
Shane?
like
Good to
Arkansas
see you.
that's long and that will sit down and guard you, then can you work collectively as a unit to score?
Swing it over to Richmond. Back to Acuff. 6 minutes in. All Hogs. Acuff swatted out of bounds.
Excellent defense that time by Kendall Weaver. And you notice that when Darius Acuff penetrates, he always draws a crowd. You saw that against Florida. The difference when he went to the basket against Florida.
Flipping, it was after I got out of the military. I'm not born and raised in Arkansas.
Still early, 19-4.
Hey, but we welcomed you in with open arms, didn't we?
Gators look like a
Yep.
1 seed, by the way. Safe in saying that, even if they can't get there.
You know, it's tough because of the head-to-head win by UConn that was earlier in the season, but due to their number of quad 1 wins, it's hard to go against the Florida Gators. We'll see what the committee says.
Bucket by Cody stops an 0-for-6 run from the floor by Texas. 4 minutes between points. Horns will try to settle back in. Richmond,
Ooh.
no.
He took the wrong jump
Took
on
his eye
that.
off the prize. Angled towards the rim. Swain. And a chance for 3, and here comes Texas.
Well, that's the same thing we said for Arkansas. So if you are Texas, even though you play at a lower pace of play, when you can get turnovers, you now have a broken defense of the Arkansas Razorbacks. So you can get into those gaps a little bit easier. The help is not quite there as fast, and that is a rare turnover by Darius Acuff, who's got a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio.
Horns love to get to the free throw line. They've done it better than just about anybody in the country. And why doesn't Dalen
Royce
Swain
asked you
get
a
more
question, Sarge.
accolades or recognition nationally this season?
How did
Probably because he's new to the league, right? He was at Xavier last year. He came
where?
over here with
How did the
Sean.
softball game go?
He got off
Yeah, your daughter's softball game.
They did good. They won 10-2.
Longhorns.
She turned her
before we knew
couple double plays from shortstop.
out of the ACC. So they've come on a little bit of late. but if you
I'm
look
up.
back at
I'm just 15 minutes from Bo Walton, Mr. Jangles.
It's a player that, by some metrics, right up there with the top of anybody else you want to talk about in the SEC. Field goal percentage.
Hey, Shane, appreciate you becoming a member. Welcome to the SAR Squad.
Scoring top 10.
Appreciate
go.
that. Good, sir.
Scoring overall. An outstanding rebounder. Acuff in and
Oh,
out.
man, that thing was
Cody
in the
skies for
hoop
the
and
rebound.
bounced out.
Swain also doesn't force the issue. He'll take his time. And fouled on the rim run again. See, this is the Texas game right here. Get to the line, slow it down, and allow their top scorers to go isolation.
Sure. And the pace, as you said, when it slows down, it allows Coach Sean Miller to look at matchups and see which he feels like is best for his wings.
2 free throws coming. Jalen Swain.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere, Jody.
7 points. Don't forget our ESPN NBA Friday doubleheader. Jalen Brown, the surge.
My man is in the sticks.
Appreciate you for subbing, Alex.
Taking on Wimby, the Spurs. Won 12 of their last 13.
Welcome in.
Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq tip off the coverage at 6 o'clock Eastern.
Unbelievable, right? Ernie, Kenny, Charles, Shaq.
It's great. It's fun to read.
Jake,
that
if I
stuff.
wasn't, if I didn't have problems being in the crowd, I would more than be happy to do that.
Great TV, man.
It is. It
Must
always has
watch
been.
TV.
Well, I appreciate that flipping.
Acuff 5 points, 4 assists to start. Richmond fouled. He was shoved on the shot. He's going to shoot 2.
Billy Richmond is a perfect example of knowing his strengths and his weaknesses. Now I watched him in shoot.
Thank you, Alex.
5 to 7 3-point shots.
We appreciate that
But that's one of the
very
reasons
much.
why Florida has moved in an upward trajectory. They're playing to their strengths. And with Billy Richmond, one of the reasons you've seen those multiple 20-point games is because he's getting to the rim, he's getting downhill, and then once the defense gives him a wide open
I got you,
shot,
Mr. Jangles.
he gets the threes that he wants to take, not allowing the defense to force him into taking those threes.
So really coming into the season, you thought about him as a defensive-minded player first, but knocks us out. Here his outside jumper comes. And it's been fun to watch.
Well, and now it's actually trying to find Billy Richmond a breather, right? His minutes have skyrocketed, but he's a perfect example of being ready for his
Hey,
opportunity.
congratulations, XD.
Position keeps it up high. He'll head to the free throw line. So a free throw shooting contest coming. Nearly halfway home in our first half here.
And there lies the vulnerability of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Another addition to the Sarge family right there. Sarge Squad.
Dominant on the interior. That time, if you're Nick Pringle, you got to fight for position against Matas Vokatitis before that pass ever goes in the air.
We had a fun conversation with him today, Modest. We asked him, what's the best part about playing basketball, coming into Texas from FAU, from across the pond originally in Lithuania? He said, I like to play hard. And it was simple, short, to the point. And I said, where does that come from, Modest? And he goes, it's just how I am. It's who I am. You see that when you watch number 8 in burnt orange go to work.
Yeah, I was surprised thoroughly from his personality. He was kind of soft-spoken, right? And he doesn't look at it as being physical or playing dirty.
Oh.
It's just what he said. He's just
Boy,
trying
he
to
hit
play
hard,
and help
too.
his team win.
Yeah, and then kind of stuck.
Did they step on his foot?
And he uses
Yeah,
that
he tripped over a guy.
to his advantage. Well, that time it was Wagner that took a tumble. Was caught through traffic. DJ appears to be okay, walking it off. Pope just picked up his 3rd foul, so back-to-back games for Texas dealing with first-half foul issues. Against A&M, it was Vokatitis and Swain with 2 early fouls apiece.
Look at
Thomas,
Malik.
supremely athletic.
That was nasty.
Yeah, probably the freshman that we don't talk about enough in the SEC, simply because he's overshadowed by Darius Acuff, but he has had a phenomenal freshman year.
Tremont Mark played here in Fayetteville for Eric Musselman in his final season. Another lob, he'll pick that one off and save it. And Mark with a bump, and they're going to count the bucket. Chance for 3 for Tremont Mark.
The bucket went up like 20 minutes after the
Darius A. Cup Jr.
Yeah, that was
literally
pretty
does
much
it all.
continuation.
What do we mean by that? Well, it's all 3 levels. We'll explain after this.
Yeah,
I don't know how many. I don't know how many Sarge has been to, but I've only been to 2 football games.
I've never been to any football games or basketball games. Oh, no, let me rephrase. I've been to 1 basketball game. My chiropractor and I became real good buddies because I was there every day because of my back, and I used to hunt with him, and he had season tickets, and I went to a game with him one time.
Ooh, I do take that back because I went to the 21 Texas-Arkansas football game, the 22 Alabama-Arkansas game, and then went to the Ole Miss in 22 game, the freeze-out game. Good Lord, that was cold. And then I saw us barely beat, I forgot if it was Kent State or somebody else at War Memorial. That game was so hot and they ran out of water.
My mom tried to get me tickets to when I first come back from the war after I was injured and medically discharged, to see if the Hogs would donate a ticket or 2 for me to be able to go to a Hogs game because I was a Hogs fan.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't do it.
Oh. Well.
But I still love the Hogs anyway. And she did it unbeknownst to me because I wouldn't even ask because that's just not the type of thing I do. But she was trying to, be nice.
You ain't wrong, Daniel. They need to let the kids play.
Yeah, I wish I could, Josh. I would love to go. I love going to sports. If I could go, I would be at a lot of sporting events. But then the problem is I couldn't bring them to you guys if I was there. Chilling with you guys, watching it at the house, everything's cheaper, and I get to be with you guys. I'm okay. I'll take you guys over being there in person.
Yeah, you don't have to pay $12 for a hot dog here.
That's right.
Arena, and when you look at Darius Acuff, he is just what we said, a 3-level scorer. Look how he uses the screen, changes pace, direction, keeps the defender on the back of him like Chris Paul and lays it up off the basket. You want to press up on him, he can create that phone booth space where he goes right up and over you, and then you cannot dare be late on the screen. He is tremendous from behind the three-point line, over 40%. Speaking of the three-point line, there was another guy who led the league in scoring and assists who didn't even have the three-point line. Pistol Pete Maravich, one of the greatest of all time, Roy Field-Pop.
Pretty good conversation when you are right there with Pistol Pete. And that's where Darius Acuff Jr. is. By the way, Arkansas has got some more premium talent coming next year. Jordan Smith. I was talking to Paul Biancardi, the Godfather. Trevin Brazil, that's another
Nice,
three.
Trevin.
That outside jumper is so smooth. And he said, Roy, there's talent, and then there's the real deal.
Yeah.
Jordan Smith is the real deal. I said, Coach, you got Darius Acuff Jr. here this year. And he said, I'm just telling you. I said, I appreciate that, Paul. Hogs right now with the #2 recruiting class, according to Paul Biancardi. Tremont Mark working hard, and it pays off.
As much as Arkansas has been dominant in this game, Texas is far from out of it. 10-point game, a few stops defensively, and they're right back in.
Thomas, the dribble drive. He's got 6 and the lead back to 12. The pace right now favors Arkansas. Remind you, the final weekend of the college basketball regular season. We've got some great rivalry matchups for you Saturday on ESPN, the ESPN app. Featured games to start. Florida at Kentucky here in the SEC, 4 o'clock Eastern. Carolina Duke, need we say more, at 6:30. Go to the second page, Auburn, Alabama in primetime. Texas Tech surging without JT Toppin. Christian Anderson leading the charge. Heads to Provo to tangle to A.J. DeBonsa. And BYU.
Not surging, sliding without Richie Saunders. They've got to try to figure out their new identity, which I feel like they will as they continue to go towards Big 12 tournament play. And Vocatitis that time doing what I think Texas should do the duration of this basketball game, which is pound the basketball inside. Force the bigs of the Razorbacks to defend the paint area.
We talked to Sean Miller about a month ago, and the question was asked of him.
My
goodness!
There it is. Put it on a poster.
Hey,
You heard
if
him.
this is not Sports Center top 10, then we got to change Sports Center. Are you kidding me? This is what we call vertical. He doesn't need a step. Boom! On your head, young man. Slay, I know you're at home going crazy with this one. My goodness! Now that's how you end your career on senior night, brothers.
They're saying, "Who's your daddy?"
That's pretty good. Hands off, who's your daddy? It's been a while since we've been to Bud Walton for a good
It
one
has
like
been.
this, right?
Yes, it has been. It has lived up to the billing. Texas will try to settle back in. They'll double Swain. You can feel kind of a frantic pace this end of the floor. And Mark, no. Vocatitis, yes.
That's how you answer, big fella. That's right. Get dunked on one end, bring it back on the other one, and all that stem from penetration. Right now, Texas has decided they're going to attack the paint every single trip.
Acuff, no. There's Nick Cody. Hogs shooting 71%, leading by 13. Nick Cody will bang on Richmond. And the foul. More free throws.
That guy has a really high receding hairline there, Sarge.
In March, they're going to know that the Achilles heel for the
Yeah.
Razorbacks is basketball inside.
Not a
They have
good thing when you're that
athletic
young.
bigs. They have home bigs, bigs that run the floor extremely well. But
That thing's almost back to his ears.
right, you think of Trey Cochran over at Purdue. You think about a team like Arizona.
You got
with
that
Cole
five
Payton.
head going on.
Big bruisers will give them problems inside.
Definitely
and
does.
Have to rectify that.
Michigan's got a few as
The
well.
wind blew hard one day, and that
Johnson, my goodness.
it just knocked it
Struggling at the
backwards,
free
you
throw
know.
Line, now
Mhm.
8 of 13. Does feel like Arkansas should have a bigger lead than just 12, but Hogs are in command and in control to start.
Well, if you're Sean Miller, you're telling your guys if we can keep them out of transition, we'll be just fine. But that's easier said than done.
Thomas to Richmond.
Oh,
Good look, though, by Billy Richmond. I take that mid-range from him every time.
Kendall Weaver. Blocked to the rack. Controlled by Wagner. Look out for Acuff again.
Ooh.
Not this time.
he was trying to do one of them Michael Jordan highlight reels right there, Sarge.
We get the sense
Almost
Vocatitis
got it,
wants some
too.
more payback on Brazil.
Ooh,
Okay,
wow.
He's
here
walking.
gets-
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Brazil.
Ball don't lie.
Oh.
Thomas will shoot 2 when we come back.
Well, if you were looking for a few dunks here and there, a couple of threes, you got it on the right station. Traveling Brazil, my goodness. Oh, they caught us on camera. How you going to do us like that, A.O.? Come on, man.
Appreciate everybody in watching with us today. All three.
Frank Reynolds says, finish what you were saying, sorry.
All 328 of you on YouTube. The rest over on Twitch. We appreciate you.
Frank Reynolds says that guy has the LeBron line, and then CJ said, "Chill on LeBron." Hey, we appreciate you saying that, Alex Reese.
Yeah, appreciate that, Alex. If you could do us a favor while we're at commercial and back out and hit that like button and come on back in, help you boys out. We'd appreciate it.
Watching from State in Osceola.
Well, welcome aboard.
Oh, we got somebody from Stuttgart down there in Duck Country.
Yeah.
Daniel said, watching from my bedroom.
That's probably the best place to be, Daniel.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like to watch a game with my feet propped up, but, you know, I think I'd rather be here with all the other great Hog fans. Oh, got Pine Bluff in the house.
Yeah, Alex, we'd like to interact with you guys as much as we can during the commercial break, especially. Make you guys feel like you're part of the show. Robert Spine, appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here and watching with us.
Hey, I'm from the Spa City. What's up, guys?
Roll call. Be how you wish you was.
What did he say?
Watching from my right
Watching.
hand.
Oh, my God.
Alexis already has tied his season high with 19 points in the first half.
Coach, how about Noam Dovret?
Dovret knocks that three down, but great ball movement. Good ball fake, get the ball to the middle of the zone, kick it opposite. Dovret knocks down a big three. Miami's for real.
Madman Ellis is from Roundabout Country out there in Conway.
A lot of teams that are starting to look like squads that could be considered for real at this point. Damian Fishback, Roy Philpott,
Funky from Magnolia and Glen Rose.
But it's been, boy, the dunk
I don't know where the hell that's
by the
at.
Hawks, including Trevin Brazil with 11 points.
It's around
Lake Thomas at the line,
Prescott area.
8. And it's always the vision, the precision.
Probably about
Darius Acuff Jr.
20
5
minutes
points.
from Oklahoma.
6 dimes
Not
tonight.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, he can beat you in so many ways, and he's an unselfish player, and that's something that continues to move throughout his team, right? It's contagious. But Malik Thomas is a guy who I think, as you get into March Madness, can potentially make an even bigger run because there's going to be so much focus on Darius Acuff. But another guard, number 21 in white, who is out with injury, who's coming back into the mix now, I think has to continue to give
Appreciate
them more.
that.
Five-star
Michael
has to get
Strickland.
back into rhythm,
Much love,
and he's
brother.
slowly starting to do that.
Try House from Fort Ice. Glad to have you in. Greenbrier Mobley, what's up, bro?
Titus, position,
There you
size
go.
advantage, and a bucket.
You notice how he didn't rush at all, Roy?
Connor
He was
said he's
surrounded
watching
by
from the
three
other side of
Razorbacks,
Daniel's
but he
room.
squeezed that orange, took his time,
Daniel
and
said,
made his
Connor, all right, get out from under my bed, sir.
In Austin next year and beyond as he continues to kind of settle in a little bit. Richmond, no. And Swain rips it away from his teammate there, Modest Vokatitis.
Yeah, Dalen Swain actually averages 7.4 rebounds per game.
That's where I
Probably
used to
doesn't get
hunt,
enough
Stephen.
credit for his ability to rebound the basketball.
He doesn't get enough credit for anything. He's under everybody's radar. Under the radar's radar. Jamon Mark. And Acuff gets aboard.
We're rebounding a lot
Head
better
to
tonight
Brazil.
on a defensive end.
Rebounding, passing.
Pattern was full that time. Thomas picked up by Heidi. Corner three.
Mm.
And Richmond off the mark.
Put your head down, Billy. Just keep going, buddy.
Hawks 3 of 5 from distance.
Opportunistic time right
It'll
now
hit
for
one of
Texas.
these.
You're down 12. Good catch, big fella. I don't think anybody can stop
Anyway,
him with that
Brazil
rim when he doesn't
altered
rush.
that
He
shot,
rushed.
baby.
The length and athleticism intimidated him a little bit.
You know, Brazil's blocked a couple of shots already.
Darius
Texas getting
not getting
stops.
that roll.
He's not going to make every. He's not going to make every single one of them.
Heidi.
Yeah, we're rebounding on the defensive end, Tim. We're not doing a real good job on the offensive side, but we are on the defensive end.
Gets it back, pads the stats, and gets the basket.
All day. No one on this team that can stop him. Now, how will they guard him? Will they double team? The other thing is that Arkansas is they realize that they're up 10 points. They're playing with the gate. The intensity's not the same right now, not quite going as hard. You see Brazil with his hands on his shorts. They're trying to conserve energy a little bit because they don't have a lot of depth. Light work for that young fella, isn't it? Game comes easy to him.
Very much so. And Sean Miller calls a timeout.
He said offensive. We're not offensive rebounding at all.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. That's why I said I agreed. I said we're not doing very good on the offensive job, but we are on the defensive side.
Mute? The mute button wasn't working?
Hey, Robert Thompson. Go Hogs, absolutely. Everybody, the tomorrow stream, there's no baseball stream. We was gonna do softball, but with all the severe weather that's gonna be in the area, I highly doubt they play softball tomorrow. And we we may try to bring you something special tomorrow evening. I haven't figured out yet. But
tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, not tomorrow. I meant Friday. Friday's the storms up here.
Oh, we're back. My bad. I'm
the horns of the portal. Simeon Wilcher. Nick Cody's game's really not the 3. He's starting to get more minutes. The injury to Lucina Traore. Knee soreness, didn't make the trip. He's getting closer.
Great defense, Brazil.
Timeout, I think, re-energized the Razorbacks.
That's a foul, for God's sakes.
And Kendall Weaver tripped up Acuff.
Yeah, I think it's important that we remind our viewers.
Yeah, Bobby, he's been pushing in the back all night long. And he's not even hiding it either.
Texarkana,
you're near Connor down there.
Yeah.
He, along with Wilcher and Daylon Swain, kind of play somewhat of a point forward to try to.
Sorry about Streamlabs, Tim.
For the Longhorns.
We're going to get him dialed back.
Acuff Jr. is going to be a top 2 pick in this summer's NBA draft, and he really jumped on everybody's radar. You go back to that double overtime classic against Alabama in Tuscaloosa. 49 points. I mean, just unbelievable. Was unstoppable. Important to note, Alabama able to get the job done that night in protecting home floor. But Acuff, you just get the sense that that's really just a taste of what he's capable of. That was one of the best games, maybe of this decade in college basketball.
Yeah.
Back and forth nature of it. Good look inside for Swain.
I think that same night, Josh Hubbard had 35 points in the first half against Auburn. This is a difficult league to be a point guard. You got LeBaron Philon tonight. You got Jacoby Gillespie the next night. You know, you go down the street and you got Darius Acuff, Tyler Tanner. It's one of the reasons why I think the SEC will be successful in the March Madness.
Offensive foul, and that'll give it back to the Horns when we come back. 3:36 to go in the half here at Bud Walton.
Your dog is...
You're getting a little bit slow there, Sonny boy.
Hey, at least we're not listening to your favorite song.
We would be if we were on baseball today.
I'm going to try to find a button in Discord. That way I can it'll play it over and over again.
Yeah. I can find a number 2, a new number 2.
Oh, good Lord.
I bet one of these guys in the chat would love to be us. We appreciate everybody too, man. You guys got us over 3,000 subs. We were at almost 3,070 when we started tonight, I think. We blew past our goal of 3,000 on the baseball stream. So we're on the march to 3,500. So if you feel like you'd like to be a part of this growing channel, then feel free. We'd love to have you.
Brady G says he's in Idaho, but his cousin lives in Arkansas. He down there in potato country.
Potato country. Up there in potato country.
Molasses? No, I didn't have molasses.
Yeah, Greg knows what's up. Well, man, we appreciate everybody hitting that like button. We're almost to 100 already in the first half. We get 100 and a half, we'll hit 200 before the game's over.
I don't think that Knox returns, Michael.
Nah, I don't think he returns this year either.
Yeah, Bobby, that's pretty sad. Coach Holt's passing away, but I think we all knew after seeing him at that football game earlier this year that he wasn't in the best of health.
Yeah, I don't think he. I don't necessarily agree, Joseph. I don't disagree. I mean, I don't think he could contribute enough, even if he comes back healthy, because he wasn't playing real good before he got hurt. I think it's in his best interest just to heal and get ready and make a decision whether he's coming back to Arkansas next year.
Mark, I don't know if we're going to be able to stream the March Madness games because they're going to try to copyright every single one of those things.
Yeah, we won't be able to. I can tell you that now. Those games will be on the big channels, and when they do, they will copyright us and can't get the channel taken
Kevin,
away.
thank you very much. And Coach Greenberg, easier
as much as I'd love to.
When you got all these athletes out here,
but you know how big TV is.
What's happened thus far, Brazil. It's been a dunk party, and Dalen Swain.
If they think you're taking a penny from them, they're going to get you.
They're down 13, but with possession here in a big 3.5 minutes at the end of the first half for the Horns.
Yeah, I agree, Joseph. That would probably what will happen.
Bottled up.
We got so much talent coming in next year. I don't know that he's got a place here.
Love that. When asking Sean Miller what he learned about his basketball team,
at least a starting job anyway.
Resilience were two words that came.
Oh, Bruce, we still have a lot of baseball to bring in. Absolutely.
That particular possession, they didn't get it easy. They had to continue to work around.
We'll probably be able to get to do the regional up until the regional.
To get to the basket. He talked about that loss against.
Well, should be able to bring you the spring game, and then we got football season, all football season.
Thomas got it back. Missed twice. Horns down 11. Swain on the attack. Titus, no. Well, Texas has had some empty possessions to really make this margin much closer than it is. They've also missed 6 free throws so far in the first half.
Yeah, they shoot about 75% from the free throw
There you go,
line.
Darius.
But he doesn't stop, right? Darius Acuff, we talked about it, 3-level score, and he just continues to come at you in waves.
12.6.
Hey, meningitis just elbowed TV right in the face, man. What the hell? There's Billy.
By Richmond. Baseball pass, Acuff. Lays it in. How about the English on that one?
And that was not easy, Roy. The pass was a little behind him, but he was able to change, keep the body control, avoid the defender, and put it up off of the window. That's good basketball.
Swain behind the back. No.
Look at TV, man.
Shot missed at point blank
Being
range.
a rebound machine.
He's the one that caused that miss right there.
A-Cup with
A-Cup
step.
fixing to take over now.
He caught him slipping. He hesitated.
And we got a super
just
chat
for a
from
second,
Greg.
and then got
That we'll
behind
get
him
to
with
at the
that
commercial
right
break.
arm and
Appreciate
laid it
that,
up.
Greg, very much, my brother.
Titus. He's got 12. A-Cup with 16.
You got to secure him if you're the Longhorns, because next year he is going to be a problem.
12 points, 5 rebounds. Modest Titus. Wagner, no.
And that's what I mean. Those are baskets that he typically makes.
Weaver, no. Cody, no. Brazil.
On meningitis.
Oh, my God.
In 17 minutes, the young man has 4 rebounds.
Get out the way, Larynnitis.
Of 5 from the field. Now, a lot of those dunks, but he's also been able to knock down a 3-point shot. He's 2 for 2. I mean, if he has this kind of focus, if he can put up this type of performance night in and night out, this Razorback ceiling is through the roof, Roy.
It's been an inspired effort tonight. And Coach Cal at shoot-around this morning told his team, hey, you got to do the easy things now in March with all the effort, and you got to do them in a hard way. And he told that to his squad. What a half for Arkansas.
That should have went in too, just for the fun of it.
56 points on the board.
Oh, my God.
Leading by 22. 20 minutes in here at Bud Walton.
I'm not sure, but I'll keep an eye on it if they say something or start doing something.
Sean Barnum, coach. Gentlemen, take it away.
If they do, Brady, we'll kick back over to it.
What a performance. 17 for
Wow.
Let me get to the super chat real quick. Greg gave super chat, $2 super chat, said, in memory of Coach Holtz. Can we take a moment of silence, please? Thank y'all very much. Appreciate you, Greg. If we had this TV most of the time, we would have been unstoppable. Mobley, no lies detected.
100%. I will say that. I will say that 100%. TB's loyalty. It's very high up there. Granted, when Coach Cal first got here, he did enter the transfer portal, but he knew he ain't going to play for nobody else. Why would you not want to play for Coach Cal?
Yeah. Amanda, absolutely. Offense turns into defense, baby. Defense turns into offense. You could go to any of the Arkansas games. Which one, Alex? Let's see. I lied earlier. I got to correct myself because I was at a football game. I forgot, and I don't know how I forgot this. I was in a Tyson suite with some friends of mine that know the Tysons, and that was probably the best way to watch a football game I've ever been to in my life, especially when you have the problems I have with crowds. Being up in the suite was just fantastic, and shuttled right up to the gate. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, I know how it is to be famous for a few seconds, the way they treated you, way they treat them people, a whole nother level. But I would probably say if I had to go to any, depending on who they were playing, well, that's a tough one because I love baseball, I love basketball, and I love football. But I would probably say I don't know, a basketball game, because a game like this would be just absolute a blast to be at, I would think.
If I was to choose one, I think I would like to go see, since we finally got LSU back where it was supposed to be all along, I would want to go to a battle for the boot game.
Scott said, y'all, I hit the wrong thing on who's going to win this game. I hit on the Texas for winning the state of Arkansas on the poll. My bad. And all right, Scott, we could forgive you. We know what you meant.
We found out who hit it.
That's right. At least he fussed up to it, so it's all good, bro.
Well, Mobley, the problem with Walmart though is all the older generations that went to Fayetteville are slowly passing away, and the younger generations of the Waltons went to like Missouri.
That's it, Big Phil. They sure are. Yeah, you're good, Scott. We appreciate all you guys being in here with us tonight. Makes us doing these streams worth it.
Mobley, I think though, when TB is physical, he puts himself up higher in a draft class, but he's got to continue it.
He's just got to play. He plays better when he's mad, plain and simple. When you piss him off, that's when he gets good.
Yes, one of the Waltons does own the Broncos team. He's a majority owner.
No, Greg, I mean, I could go to, I would just have to be on the end seat, like close to the aisle. So if I got too overwhelmed, I could easily get out and go walk around or something is the biggest thing for me. When I buy seats or if I go anywhere, I always got to make sure I'm in the aisle, right next to the aisle, so I have an easy way to get out if I get overwhelmed. Because I have, with my, I hate to bore you with my problems, but I have, from the war, I got some brain issues and some PTSD, and like literally, I haven't left my house since last June. So I don't leave the house often. That's why I do these podcasts, because you guys are my connection to the outside world. So without you guys, I have nobody. And it would probably be a bad thing, but I feel like I have a bunch of friends with you guys, so it's not as bad, if you can follow what I mean. But that's why I haven't. I don't go to games and stuff because of that reason. But I sure love to go to a game.
Daniel, I have 4 cats and 1 dog.
Daniel, I live on a farm. I got 55 cows. I got 3 cats. I got 4 dogs, and about 18 deer to hang out. Oh, you're welcome, Troy. Appreciate that. Arkmud, welcome in, brother. Appreciate you for your service, man. But yeah, I love animals all the way around, and most of them are not mine. Just the cows and the 1 dog, and the others have been, as some would say, dumped. Daniel, appreciate you, man. We said we are right here for you, Sarge. God bless you, and thank you for your. Hey, Daniel, appreciate that, man. It means a lot. It really does. You guys, we need you to have the channel, but I need you to, to help me because you guys are like therapy. That's why I do so many streams, because I don't mind doing so many streams because it keeps me connected with you guys. And I'm not trying to appeal to I'm not trying to use as an excuse for anything. I'm just saying, if you want the truth, you ask a question, I'll tell you the truth. I mean, that's just the way it is. Pooh Bear said they just announced a statue for Nolan Richardson. It was the announcement.
Finally.
Yeah.
Good Lord. You heard it here first. Well, Pooh Bear
breaks
the news.
Breaks the news right here on Razorback Live with the Sarge. Nolan Richardson can be getting a statue outside above Walton Arena.
The curse may finally be broken.
That way, Brady G. Yeah, I hear you. I dared for a long time. Well, actually, my father-in-law did, and I just married into it. But that was for the bird. After 16 years of getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the military, then doing dairy cows and getting up at 4 o'clock and milking 100 cows every day, twice a day. Yeah, I was very happy when we switched over to Black Angus. WSC, am I ready for the baseball classic? Excited? Yeah, man. I always like the baseball classic, just to see the way that works out. As long as all the players stay healthy, yeah, I am definitely.
Somebody did ask a little bit ago, probably about 5 minutes ago, who your favorite NBA player is.
Chairman Fishing, thank you for your service. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. My favorite NBA player. Of all time would be MJ. I mean, that's just in my generation. He was the man. He will always be the man. I just watching what that man would do on a court and defy gravity. It was just something. It was so I would have to say MJ was for my generation.
But I would have to go. Like, I love Michael Jordan, but he retired when I was first getting into sports. But I grew up watching him. But if I was going to go with my favorite, he's no longer playing. Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan was good.
He was great on and off the court.
For your in your time, yeah. See, guys like this is, if you're going to be a member, and we got 13 or 14 members now, this is the kind of thing that will be happening for our members only streams is like this. You guys will do a live stream for our members only, and this is what you get to do. You get to ask questions, get to know us better. I don't normally, but, talk a bit about my military career and what I did over in wars and some of the stuff that happened that I wouldn't normally put out on a real major live stream, open live stream, but for a members only live stream, you might get to a little more details on the mind of the Sarge. I don't know if that'd be interesting or not, but
Let's see here.
Yeah, Larry Bird, Josh Jones, Larry Bird was good too. That whole generation had a ton of good players, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Clyde Drexler, Dominique Wilkins. I mean, you could just list. But you could just list Shaq. Well, he was after that, so I would say, Kevin McHale. Good Lord, Scottie Pippen. Drexler, Dominique Wilkins. So, I mean, there was just a lot for sure. We appreciate
Let's
it.
see if-
Everybody that's come out. 235 people watching. Normally, in our last stream, our basketball we ran about 50 deep. But like I said, guys, if 20 of you want to see a game, then I'll bring the game to you. I don't care.
Cross your fingers, B-hole.
Yeah, Curry was a pure shooter in your generation. This generation for sure.
Oh,
Hog Wild just gifted a sub out, so we'll see who can get it.
it went to Pooh Bear the Prophet.
Pooh Bear the Prophet gets the free membership.
Oh, B-hole. Missed it by that much.
Yep. B-Hall trying his damnedest to get that free sub. That's funny.
Hey, you can't say I didn't try. No problem, Pooh Bear. Brady G must be talking about Reggie Miller.
There you go, B-Hall. You get 5 more chances.
Oh,
I just gifted out 5 more free subs. So if you got a free sub in the last time, you're welcome.
he didn't. He definitely didn't.
Mobley got his membership.
Big Sarge.
Big Sarge got one and B-Hall didn't. I like to see all them green names in the chat.
Halftime is over right now.
Yeah, they come in 5th in the nation, averaging nearly 90 points a game, and they showed us why in that first half. They are loaded offensively, Roy, and it started in transition. I mean, when they get out in transition, Billy Richmond there with the finish.
You're welcome,
love
Greg.
how they're
We appreciate you
ball
guys.
And running the floor. That was Nick Primo.
Super chats and stuff. This is what that goes to. Getting you guys free subs, free memberships, things like that. So we put things back to you guys. I don't pocket none of the money, really.
You got to get back in Brazil, and the open floor is just beauty. I mean, it is artwork, and that's what we saw offensively from the Razorbacks in the first half.
Brazil with 17, A-Cup Jr. with 19. Horns
Thumps and a gifted membership.
Yeah, appreciate
and
that.
2K the God got it.
Appreciate that Thump for giving membership. He gave a chance, and 2K got it.
That's Jordan Pope, that's his 4th. Jordan Pope has played 4 minutes tonight and now has 4 fouls. Tom Miller admitted this week, I coach Jordan as hard as any
Just
player.
be happy, B-Hall. You'll get one day.
Roster. And tonight's going to be one of those games he is not too pleased with the Oregon State transfer.
Well, and that's a challenge because he's a guy who can not only distribute the basketball and settle your team, but put up multiple points. And Arkansas a little careless with the basketball here coming into the half.
Simeon Wilcher left open. Horns 0 for 4 from downtown. Quick trigger for Thomas, no.
Yeah, baseball will be back Saturday, Daniel.
Cam Heide open.
Weather
Off to the
permitting.
left.
Weather permitting, yes.
Tried to race to track it down and couldn't. Now this game big for a number of reasons. We talked about it early in the first half. Arkansas wins this game tonight. They are locked in for the double bye in Nashville, the SEC tournament. Texas could still get to the double bye if it wins its final 2 games, including tonight. They need some other magic to happen.
Appreciate that Scott Hart with the super chat for $5.
No message.
No message, but we appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
In the second half, neither team has scored. Mark created a little separation, and the former Razorback was fouled by the freshman Malik Thomas.
Mobley says patience, grasshopper.
You're not seeing them come out and shoot a barrage of 3-pointers. they only shot 3 the first half, and they're still 0 for 5 from the three-point line. But they're playing to their strength, which is trying to get downhill, get to their spots, whether that's Dalen Swain or Tremont Mark, who's at the free throw line. And when you score at the free throw line,
yeah, Friday's going to get rained out. We'll have a doubleheader most likely one day this week. And we'll bring you both games. They televise them.
Yeah. I'm curious next season, Malik Thomas. Think about how deep the NBA draft is. It's a freshman that's averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds per game. Elite level talent.
If you're a new member, you got new emotes in there now that you can play with.
What happens with Malik Thomas next year?
Beer hat, Major Razor, my face, Sarge's face.
Yeah.
What happened when guys would get out of Dodge as soon as possible. I'm sure he'll meet with his family. He'll talk to his representation and kind of see where he stacks up. But you're right, it's an historic year of not only a loaded draft.
Jeff, we was going to do softball Friday because they're not televising baseball, but it's probably going to get rained out. If it doesn't get rained out, we'll cover the softball game.
Really, it's even deeper than that, and Acuff is right up there at the top.
Welcome in, Dance King.
Bob Miller said he's a top 2 pick.
There's Jeff putting out the Sarge and Hog Wild.
Yeah, you don't know what NBA players are looking for, or NBA, GMs are looking for, but what you do.
I ain't gonna lie, the picture of me makes me look so much fatter than I am.
He's put up 20 points in basically 20 minutes of
Oh,
play.
I'm the one that made.
And now they go back to that middle ball screen. We talk about March. You better be able to defend the middle ball screen if you want to advance.
Yeah, about time you call a foul on meningitis.
Trying to grab an advantage. Leapfrog for the rebound.
Yes, we will be streaming. We stream every Razorback game, Alec.
He's not, as a result.
Our next Razorback baseball game will be Saturday.
You can't defend a middle ball screen with just the 2
if
defenders.
weather permitting.
You gotta have your help defense rotating.
That's a third on Vocatitis.
Yeah, we could, Phil, once they get a picture of it.
I mean, it feels like there's a lot of games this year where Vocatitis starts with 2 or 3 fouls.
Vocatitis meningitis
Pretty fast to begin the second half.
now has 4 fouls.
Oh, no. Get that man some penicillin.
That's the way the officials are calling. And I just didn't see a lot there. I really
What?
didn't.
He was grabbing his wrist.
Today, if the officials are calling it tight, you've got to have your hands up and out. You've got to keep them
There we
back.
go,
You've got to
Pringle.
realize the time and situation of the game, and that's what he's telling Sean Miller. He's frustrated getting his 4th foul, but it's also about the reputation you've had.
Dad, he
He's
called a
gotten into foul
foul
trouble
on
earlier
me.
during the season, and I'm sure Coach Cal is on those officials pretty hard after a tough trip to Gainesville as well, where I thought they got out physical.
Pringle gets it back.
There we go.
And connects.
Turns that into a 3-point play.
Nick
Great
Pringle's
job,
been
Pringle.
well-traveled to the SEC, Alabama, South Carolina. It looks like Sean Miller's going to get a timeout.
Sean Miller going to talk things over.
Hey, the Hogs said we pissed after that Florida game, so somebody's about to feel the wrath.
Yeah, we might want to get the belt out.
Yeah, he has in the game, Bobby. They've only called 4, but there was been 60 on meningitis.
That's hilarious.
We appreciate everybody getting us to 114 likes.
Hey. On a surprise basketball. Well, I guess it's not a surprise. Everybody was in here.
Yeah. They asked for it, we deliver.
Man, look at all that green in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I like to see that. That makes my heart warm to see all our new soldier members. $105, he says. Greg says, yeah, I probably so. Greg, I wouldn't argue with that. Not at all, sir. Oh, you mean point total for the Hogs, probably. Do we break 100? Yeah,
I think we do.
I think we do. At almost 60 in the first half. Yeah, I think we do. Oh, well, Tim Posey subscribed. Welcome aboard, Tim Posey. Welcome to the SAR Squad. Hog Wild super chatted. He said, "For B Hall, laugh out loud. $5 for B Hall, laugh out loud." Hog Wild trolling. They see me coming.
Oh,
Subway, what? You don't give us no money.
ba. Oh wait,
That's McDonald's, homie. Come on, we're fat. We know better than that. We can't trick us with no food stuff. I like all them hearts going up too, man. That's cool stuff too, man. Y'all doing a great job tonight. Yeah, Joseph, that's what the announcement was at halftime.
Sarge is getting moist to all the green.
Moist.
Oh, they're talking about it.
Okay, here we go.
Arkansas Athletic Director with the Hall of Famer, Nolan Richardson. Standing out on Nolan Richardson Court here at Bud Walton Arena. The announcement has been made. The statue outside of Bud Walton Arena.
Congratulations, Nolan.
That's it, Nolan. Well deserved, sir.
What a scene he's continuing to watch here.
And we will have that as an emote as soon as we get pictures of it.
Coach had something to say to you, too, which made my night. He was walking back beside our broadcast position, and he looked down at Fish.
Rolling with Nolan.
He said, "Fish, man, wake up." Nolan Richardson, sharp as a tack. And listen, in all seriousness, Arkansas fans have been clamoring for that statue.
There you go, Pringle.
Forever outside the venue, right there.
Hey, Vern CJ, become a member. Welcome to the membership squad, Vern. Appreciate you very much, man.
Eat Rats also.
Yeah, special place in my heart. I mean, you think about the only
Yeah, Jeff
Also
was.
became a member.
junior college.
Oh, he did
and
too.
a
So Eat Rat. All right.
title. He was
Eat
one of
Rats,
4
welcome in.
African
Appreciate that very much.
title in college basketball. He was a pioneer. He was so far ahead of his
Big
time.
Phil says,
Big
"I'm
Phil
not
said-
crying. You are."
So well.
Maybe.
All he wants to do is
No, I don't
sit
think it's
out
up right now, Bobby. I think they're just.
and he's the same
It's gotta be
every
built.
It gotta be
gym,
built.
And every one of his players love him to death.
One of those
And I
statues
remember
costs
when he
like
came
$300,000
to
to
Bud Walton to play
$400,000.
Arkansas,
Yeah.
It was the fearless, ferocious.
Should have been bought
Nolan
long
Richardson.
ago.
He would
Yeah.
practice differently.
Well
preparing
deserved.
For his style, his
I'm
system.
surprised Hunter
And he
Yurchek
was the
actually
guy
sitting
that
in the
said,
stands.
We don't
Yeah, I
worry
am
about
too.
what our opponent's going to do. They're going to adjust to what we are going to do, and that was Razorback basketball.
It was 40 minutes of hell, and in his speech addressing the crowd here at Bud Walton, he thanked all of his former players.
Just trying to go for 30.
Hey, Joseph, I was thinking of something to say just like that, but you beat me to it. Aerodynamic, he said.
Aerodynamic.
Right now, if you're the
And I
Arkansas
couldn't agree more. That dude is just killing me with that haircut.
Where it goes Billy Richmond and Nick Pringle, and then Darius Acuff, DJ Wagner, nothing but Nama.
I said a joke. You know the lady we play Call of Duty with, Sarge.
Mm-hmm.
She said I got to get off and go do the dishes, and I said, "Oh, you gonna do them dishes 360 no soap?"
Yeah.
Mobley said blew his hair off.
Yeah, that hair be killing me. That's all I can say.
Hey, but the line is straight.
It is
He
straight.
got he got it lined up.
He did.
It's how they got it lined up straight. I do not know. Yeah, Big Phil.
Yeah, Kim Ray, we can't control that, unfortunately. Mobley said hair today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, Jeff. Come on now, Jeff. You would have laughed at that. That's facts, Verns. I would do the same.
Yeah, me too. And I ain't even got the. Well, mine is almost that far back, but I didn't. I don't have it lined up like that though.
Tim, he said, y'all leave hairlines alone. I'm follically challenged.
Hey, bro, Tim, I'm right there with you, bro. So I ain't. I shouldn't say nothing either. But we don't have it all lined up, showing it off. I mean, that you could show a movie on that screen that dude be wearing.
He said, man got too many swirlies while he was in school.
Yeah, Big Phil. It did. I'm going to teach you for being a bully. Cut it hair like that.
Hey, you got to rock it, Tim. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Confidence is sexy, Tim. That's what. Ain't no one going to tell me I'm fat and ugly but my wife. What? No, Miss Sarge don't ever say that.
Tim said, well, maybe I'm lukewarmy.
Yeah.
Hey, confidence is key.
See Saturday action, the final day.
No, Saturday we do have Arkansas, Missouri.
Headed to Columbia, Missouri for their matchup with the
Yeah.
Tigers and the
But we
Hogs.
doing
What else
baseball
intrigues
if
you on
that.
list?
Well, that last game on
If there's no storms.
If there's no storms.
At Texas, the Oklahoma Sooners are still
Be hole
trying
in
to
a
scoop
corner
back
pouting.
in. They're under consideration. Porter Moser just continuing to keep his team fighting. I was not surprised, but surprised at how they beat Missouri, how bad they were able to beat the Missouri Tigers, who had been playing so well.
Cam Heide just connected on the first three-pointer for Texas tonight. That's part of the reason there is this differential between the Hogs and the Horns, as Pringle on the attack was hacked.
Nick Pringle is a critical
Tim says,
piece.
I'm a big thing sort of in
Talked about
Texas.
him
Or
being on
Texas
the Final
Arcana.
Four team. Alabama, going to South Carolina, you know how
I know,
defensive-minded
Tim. I've been mentioned in many paper-bound back books, too.
Kenny Payne, the associate head coach, and Coach Cal, the Razorbacks. He has to be a crucial piece this last time around.
Sarge says, I'm a legend in my own mind.
That's it.
On
Absolutely.
ESPN now. Houston Flemings. Hard to believe he's a freshman. Number 7, Houston, hosting Baylor. 9 o'clock Eastern here on ESPN2, also on the ESPN app. The Big 12, I look at Arizona at the top.
Yeah,
of that
nah.
league, but
I'm still in the positive, Greg. You know, still in the
at
positive.
top. They've almost started to kind of
Yeah,
level each other
Brooks.
out a little bit.
They come out with an attitude tonight.
Dropping out of Texas Tech, Richie Saunders out at BYU. Red Raiders still playing well back in the top 10 after what they did at Hilton Coliseum last week.
Well, I still like Houston, right? They went through a couple of game stretch, and Kelvin Sampson said, yeah, it's not easy. You see Nick Cody with that easy layup. He said it's not easy to win 30 games every year. I think they continue to get better defensively. Offensively, I think they're ahead of where they were with Uzan and Sharp. And then you mentioned.
When you say that, Josh Jones, it makes me think of that boxer that had that toupee and he got it blown off his head when he got
Better
rocked.
than Arizona at this point.
Well, it always is going to depend on the matchups. Tommy Lloyd's done a phenomenal job, and they score at a high level. I love that front line. Jaden Bradley, Burries. You know, I think they're more talented, but as far as just the consistency, you know what you're going to get from Houston that was just there a year ago. I like the Houston Cougars.
That's a 3 and another triple by Heide. And in this game now, we've seen 12 shots made in a row, 6 for each side.
Well, that's what you hope if you're Sean Miller can come out of this game, right? Even if you're not able to get back over the hump, and they could, it's a lot of time left, but a guy like Cam Heide, who's been to the championship, you know, with Purdue, is a guy who they need to shoot it better.
Brazil on a heater tonight. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. Now, Brazil and Nick Pringle both had the opportunity to be honored tonight for senior night.
The fight, and Sean Miller's on the sideline trying to continue to coach and push his team. A lot to be learned with 12 minutes left to go in this basketball game.
You're telling me there's a chance
Well, we've seen it all this year through the SEC leagues evaporating.
Wagner, Ewan no.
And Arkansas
A little too high for you in there.
Careless with the basketball.
Dalen Swain, big shot. All right, 77-57. And the largest lead at 28 has been cut down to 20.
Yeah, we'll see if Coach Cal waits to the under 12 timeout. Looks like he will with a 20-point lead. See how his team responds. See if they can settle themselves down like a newborn.
You know something about that.
All too much, man.
Acuff.
Ooh.
Opening now for Texas.
That looked good, too.
Heidi, heat check. And Ewan crashes. Grab the rebound. Acuff the other way. 25
No and
on the
one
board.
there?
9 assists.
Now, you realize that was 1-on-4, right? And we just watched it like we expected that because it's Darius Acuff. I mean, if you're Texas, somebody's got to get in there and stop the ball.
You mentioned it moments ago, the Horns will get Oklahoma wrap up the regular season. Weaver couldn't catch the pass at his ankles, and Texas turns it over. Dalen Swain says,
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking good tonight. Appreciate 263 watching this evening.
125 likes. We hadn't
Yeah.
even had to ask.
We didn't even ask, so y'all did a
Appreciate
fantastic
it.
job there. We almost at 50% of the viewers to like, so can't ask much more about that.
For all of you newer people in here, if you do ! Gamble and then an amount, there is gambling in the chat.
Yes, there is.
Oh, if I was to choose one, Alex, I'd probably say the Texas Tech game.
Mine would probably be the Vanderbilt game, where we just thumped a good ass team to come in here and we beat them down.
Tim Posey says you'll go to hell for gambling.
This is virtual gambling, Tim, so I don't think it's a big deal. I think.
Oh, flipping fishes, you have to put a number or all.
Yeah.
Like ! Gamble space 10 or.
And the more active you are in the chat, it is how you get points. And if you want to check your points, you put ! Points.
Big Phil said this game with the announcement of coach's statue.
Yeah, GX. If they go outside that line, they could get a technical called on them.
Backs up 22 points. I want you to take a look at how hard it is to defend. He's got 4 defenders, but yet he's slippery enough to still squeak through the defense of all 4 guys. Part of that is Darius Acuff. Part of that is Texas needing to stop the ball, and that's why Darius Acuff is my co-player of the year. I got to give some love to Thomas Houck, man. As dominant as the Florida Gators have been, if he was on a different team, his numbers would probably be better. Coach of the year, Bucky McMillan and Todd Golden. Bucky McMillan gets there. The turnaround's been sensational. Todd Golden, national champ, struggles in non-conference a little bit, but look at the dominance now. I mean, you look at these continued players and coaches throughout the season, I think they have all displayed championship pedigree.
You brought up the question out of the timeout, the lead at 22. Ewan, no, and there's
Come on, Ewan.
Weaver. You mentioned to me at halftime. Weaver. Stolen away by Wilcher. Back out to Heidi. Your thought was, how good is Florida if this is what Arkansas is capable of? And that is a valid conversation to have, because the Gators won their matchup against the Hogs 111-77.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the Gators and see just how much those bigs have really improved.
There you go, DJ.
As DJ Wagner hits another three. Now the Razorbacks, I believe, 9th three on the night, 9 of 15. But I'm trying to figure out, are they better than last year? It's hard to say because they don't have a Walter Clayton who can dribble inside and then back outside against Texas Tech and UConn and make those amazing threes. But they're certainly more consistent and more dependable because of that front line.
Klobuchar has emerged off the bench as a pure shooter.
Yeah.
With what Lee has done, transfer coming in out of the Ivy League, certainly has been impressive. And Boogie Flan, the former Razorback, settling in with the mid-range, the dribble drives.
Certainly has.
Not turning it over and getting it done. Don't forget, final weekend of the college basketball regular season. We've got some great rivalry matchups for you. Saturday on ESPN, Florida, Kentucky, 4 o'clock from Rupp. Carolina, Duke, Cameron Indoor at 6:30. Auburn, Alabama, the Iron Bowl of basketball, if you will.
Yep.
In primetime.
I didn't even know Nisha was here.
And BYU.
She just come in.
Late night, Eastern, Saturday on ESPN.
Sleeper, even without JT Toppin, can ever count out Christian Anderson.
Love Anderson's game.
Love his game, his ability to get into the teeth of defense, manufacture points for himself and others. And Grant McCaslin just continues to overachieve from North Texas and been a star at Texas Tech. But that Auburn-Alabama game, always a big one, and never more big this year for the new head coach, Stephen Pearl, and the Auburn Tigers, who won big against the LSU Tigers, but they've got to continue to win big to get in Joe Lunardi's good graces.
Well, Joe Lunardi looks at that game from an Auburn perspective. Right now, he feels like the Tigers have to win that game at Coleman to get on the right side of the bubble, given what's happened there recently. We saw them a week ago in a loss at Oklahoma. They got some work to do on their resume. Win that game, and that conversation starts to shift. Lose it, you go to Nashville and Fish, you're going to have to win a couple of games probably in Music City.
Yeah. Auburn's one of those teams where March Madness has already started from them. Their survive and advance has already begun. Oklahoma's another one of those teams.
Tony with 11 points off the bench for Sean Miller tonight. Lob to Richmond. He'll collect and finish.
Billy Richmond is the most underrated player in the SEC. I mean, defensively, his athleticism, his basketball IQ, his motor, his unselfishness, he just does it all. I mean, this is, a simple grab and he takes it up, but defensively, I think he's an anchor for this team. He's a guy who, come March Madness, I wouldn't be surprised if he shocks us.
20-plus points, 5 straight games before tonight, and he leads the SEC in field goal percentage in SEC games only. So, again, the efficiency offensively has been there for Richmond. Weaver inside, he's got 10.
Texas is able to make a run, but this is the end where they just can't seem to get stops defensively. And Arkansas has a ton of weapons.
Here's one of them.
Hey.
Malik Thomas.
Yeah, nice fade screen set that time by Billy Richmond. Just enough. But this is, again, it's free flowing. You're allowing Arkansas just to move from side to side. Not a lot of pressure on the basketball, not a lot of resistance. They're going to blow you out like that.
Mark was bumped, and the former Razorback the chance for 3. There were 7 SEC games yesterday. This is the only conference game tonight. What that means is, the rest of the league is watching. The league's got plenty of respect for Sean Miller in Texas, but to see Arkansas, Coach Cal, bounce back like this tonight, it just sends one of those messages. Look out in Nashville, look out in the NCAA tournament.
We're definitely dropping bombs on them, Tim.
Transpired in Gainesville.
Right.
This team is capable of doing more than it did last season. And inside, a little extracurricular. Physical game at time. See, Richmond fell down.
Seven, you're awful.
Now Texas jumped out to a 2-1 lead. Since then, Arkansas found a different gear. And off the knee of Pringle. Out of bounds, it goes back to the Horns, trailing under 8 to go.
Gotta have a little bit of better ball security there, Pringle.
Welcome.
Mute. It wouldn't work.
I say that all the time, too.
What up, Mello?
Oh, look who it is, Mello. You think we get a little get back, Mello, after that Florida game? Mello, one of the OGs from the very beginning. He is our basketball guru. Sounds like it's trying to storm again at my house, so hopefully we get this game through before anything happens. I hear some thunder.
Nisha, don't be talking about the Florida game. We don't hear about the Florida game.
We gonna get Florida back. We gonna run into him again
Down the line. We don't want to hear about Boogie Flan, and
he didn't do nothing in that game anyway.
He didn't do nothing but get his head busted open.
That's right. Bled on his home court. That's all he did.
Mello owes you an apology.
Yep, we went in the SEC tournament. That's what I'm talking about.
You got it, Niche. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Mobley,
I
do have one, but I don't have an electrician to be able to hook it up. I got a big one, like one. I used to have a military radio retrans tower on my property, and they had a big generator. Well, they used to pay me $10,000 a year to keep it on my land, and they finally got tired of paying me, I guess, and they took the tower down. But they gave me the big old diesel generator building and the generator, and I've never. I don't know anybody that can hook it up, but it's sitting outside my house. Yes, it's got a 1,000-gallon fuel tank on it. It's huge.
My uncle is a certified electrician. I just don't know if he'd want to travel all the way from here to Fayetteville.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Unless it was worth it to him.
I'm broke and poor.
Feel you on that. All right.
Darius Acup's ability to manufacture points for himself and others, he makes this
I guess I should
team
put it back
better.
on the team. There we go.
Goodness, you can see our reaction. How much
Yeah,
fun we
I
have
had a guy
just
look at it,
watching them
Mobley,
play.
and they said it could power like a city block.
That's great about the end of that video is they clipped out the part where I hit the cough button because I needed to cough twice.
It's got a tractor
Thanks.
inside the little building.
Everybody in the control room.
We're not talking about it enough, though, Roy. This is the end. Looks like DJ Wagner got kneed on his right quad, maybe, and that's why he came back and fouled Tremont Mark. But defensively, Arkansas has turned it up a notch. And a lot of times as players, when you watch film or when you play against another team that does something well, it can't help but rub off on you. And I think them playing against the Florida Gators, who are top 5, I think, in defensive efficiency, I think has rubbed off on the Arkansas Razorbacks tonight.
88-67, Mark to the free throw line after the foul by Wagner. That's his third. And Tremont Mark, the former Razorback, 3 the hard way. 12 points in his return tonight to Fayetteville. Remember, these two programs, big Southwest Conference rivals.
That's
going
right.
back in the day. They met for all those seasons, and then Texas in the SEC starting last year. Played twice. Hogs won both times. Brazil off the mark, and Bocatitis and Pringle. This one goes against Nick Pringle.
Oh, did he foul meningitis?
Just frustrated. Let's play you be the official at home. 2 guys banging for it.
He had him hooked.
Yeah.
He had him hooked. What do you want him to do?
You feel like you got to blow the whistle, right? Because both guys are getting tangled up. If I had on the stripes, I may have went double foul, and I know fans hate that one.
There's 9 or 10 plays a game where Bocatitis gets 8 to 82. The lead was once at 28. Now it's down to 16.
Yeah. Jordan Pope, only 4 minutes in this entire basketball game. Your starting point guard, considering you're not surprised at this score. Just tough. They don't really have anybody who can do what Jordan Pope does, and that's what Texas and the Longhorns will learn from this game.
And Bocatitis is inside.
I 100% agree with you, Jeff.
Just picked up his 5th.
Bye,
Something to
Bocatitis.
say here.
Meningitis.
Oh, meningitis. Fouled out. Hey, Miss Kathy. Good to see you.
At times you hear opposing fan
Hey,
bases.
Miss Kathy.
Texas is on the road.
Hope everything's
Bocatitis
going
would
good.
tell it, and sometimes it's must-see television when he does, but you mentioned it next year. He's not going to be a worse player a year from now. One more year in Sean Miller's system, and of course, hey, it's a transient nature of collegiate athletics. He's going to probably have offers for a lot of money to go somewhere else, but if he returns to Austin, you can see the writing on the wall, what he's capable of. I mean, tonight, the numbers, solid. 21 points, 7 rebounds.
Sure.
And he fouls out with 2.5 minutes to go.
Dalen Swain with a nice, easy mid-range that time. He's had a quiet 15 and 8. You know, the length on Arkansas is good defensively when they're active and when they move their feet.
A-Cup wanted to go out with a bang.
I see that. He's smiling. Kendall Weaver. I think Kendall Weaver has done the best that you can try to do, but still think about A-Cup, those 26 points, 13 assists in 36 minutes. Did have 3 turnovers, though, if you want to nitpick. Still a 3-to-1, 4-to-1.
We hit 100.
Turnover ratio.
Well, we showed the numbers from that.
Ooh, Miss Kathy says she's having stuffed bell peppers.
Ooh.
For dinner. That sounds
Just
good.
wasn't healthy, right? And you couldn't tell.
Putting
tonight.
pepper jack
You
cheese
saw
on the
him
top,
limping
Miss
around
Kathy.
A little bit in that Florida game. From time to time, you'll see him limping around, and Coach Cal gets him out of here. And this could be his final game. Probably will be his final game.
That's a moment. That's a moment. And it will be his final game. He is off to the NBA, barring something completely unexpected happening. Who's the comp?
You know what I think? I heard an assistant coach that said he's Derrick Rose with the jump shot. He doesn't have that Derrick Rose athleticism, but he has that change of pace and direction. You know, like a Stephon Marbury or Derrick. I think he's his own man because his ability when he gets into the teeth of the defense to move the defenders where he wants them to be with his body. At 190 pounds, he's strong. He's a physical guard.
Oh, cheddar cheese.
And so not just his speed and his skill set, but you've got to deal with his physicality as well. And he struggled in that Florida game, which most.
Let's get a round of applause in the chat for Darius Acuff.
6'11", 7 feet. But at the next level, I think he's a star. I wouldn't be surprised if he.
Well, Arkansas gets a road trip to Missouri.
Final home game, Mobley. Final home game.
Rematch. Wrap up the regular season Saturday. That's an early start over on ESPN at 11 a.m. local, 12 Eastern. And then Texas will end its regular campaign with Oklahoma coming down to Moody. And a rematch between those two teams. Texas won up in Norman a couple of weeks back. And so Arkansas, this win tonight, will clinch the double bye. Texas, which came into tonight's game in a three-way tie for 7th place.
We get the double bye in the tourney.
Would love to finish in strong fashion, approaching a minute to play.
DJ Wagner was playing at a high level when the Razorbacks made that run to the Sweet 16. And they allowed Texas Tech to come back, and then Texas Tech allowed Florida to come back. March is the best, man.
And you know it's going to be really special this year with all the talent.
The question is,
absolutely, Miss Kathy.
4 1 seeds that were in the Final Four, will it be the same way this year?
Is Florida a 1 seed? 105
How about
to 85,
that?
Our final score. And the
Nolan Richardson gets his statue, and we're out here wilding out on Texas.
Finish the season 16-1 here at Bud Walton Arena. That'll do it for us. Final score: the Hogs get it done by 20. As we say good night from Fayetteville.
Roy, an incredible home.
All right, everybody. You've seen it right here with us. The Hogs showed out and sent horns to the meat packing plant and get a little penance after that nasty Florida appearance. So we looking good. Enjoyed it.
I think that was a fluke game, in my opinion.
Well, there was a lot of things in that game that went wrong, but that's all right. It happens. We see what we can do when we play. So it was awesome.
Dang, Darius scored 28 points with 13 assists.
Double.
Trevin 28 with seven rebounds and 3 blocks. Ooh.
He almost got him a double. I think this team is now going to take it to another level because it's tournament time coming up. So I think we're going to see them start playing like they should be. You're not guaranteed another game after this Missouri game. So you have to you got to play them like every game is win or go home. And
I think we saw a lot of good out of Pringle tonight. I think Pringle finally,
he did a lot better than he normally does. I gotta say that. But
Ewan came in crashing the boards.
Good team effort all the way around. For sure. Yeah. Nolan Richardson gets his statue now. Finally, congratulations, Coach. It's been long overdue, so can't wait to see that. And we appreciate you all. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say we saw a little bit of March DJ Wagner going out there tonight.
Yeah. It's that time of year, so maybe he shows up. Yeah, no, I know, Greg. I know there's the SEC tournament, but but we still want to be playing like it's win or go home now. From this point going forward, getting that mindset.
What did I lie about Pringle, Ken Ray?
He won't score
next game. No. Oh, come on now. Oh.
Miss Kathy became a member. Look at Miss Kathy. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, one of us from the very start.
She was on our very first stream.
She's even been on our show before. Our call-in shows. Miss Kathy is her. Y'all put some respect on Miss Kathy. So we appreciate all of our new members, all of our new subscribers today. We are growing like the infamous weed in the garden, and we love it. Like I said, we will hopefully cracking that 5,000-6,000 mark before football season starts, and Sarge Army continues to grow. Our next telecast will be for sure Saturday, weather permitting. The baseball game could be a doubleheader, Saturday or Sunday. But if there's whichever day they plan to play the doubleheader, we will bring you both games, as long as they're televised. And if Friday, doesn't get rained out for some reason, which I'm pretty much thinking it's going to, we plan on bringing you the girls' softball game against Georgia, their SEC opener. So just stick with us. Just turn that notification bell on like YT says, and that way you know when we go live, you get that notification and you don't miss a pitch or a shot, a tackle, whatever we're broadcasting. But again, from me, the Sarge, from YT, Hog Wild, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we'll see you on the next one.
Later. Woo pig.
Way